Right. Hey guys, welcome back to another Total Warhammer 3 stream. Checking out the still exploring the Old World Classic campaign. A few different campaign starts that seem fun. We're playing. So yeah, you can play the Old World big map, which is we can show you.
Summon the Elector Counts.
We will drown this world.
Yes, this is the Old World big map. So the original Old World map was just the Old World, like focused around the Empire, but also with Norska, Kislev, a little bit of Darklands and Bretonnia. It's sort of like this part here. I mean, it's got this in here as Albion as well. Yeah, it's kind of like that part. And then they got expanded it with the Darklands, and they expanded it with the Southlands, and then the big map kind of joins it all together. However, it does take a lot of resources to load all this big map, and yeah, I find it wears me down a little bit after a while because it's so slow to load from every time I go into a battle. When I load back into campaign, it's really slow. Possibly if I had heaps more RAM, it would be, you know, not so bad, but yeah, I found the big map a little bit too slow for me. And also, I don't really care about all this other territory. I really like focusing on the Old World. So yeah, Old World Classic for me. And yeah, so the Old World Classic campaign, we're going to be playing as Wood Elves. And you can see it's just this kind of zoomed in on this kind of important area of the Old World. And I want to play an especially insular campaign, just focusing on Alpha Loren. So I feel like a really cool way to play Wood Elves. Or if I feel not like the most like lore appropriate way to play Wood Elves, I think, is where you're primarily concerned with just Alpha Loren and maybe the other forests around the land, and that's pretty much it. Which is pretty much what the campaign kind of encourages you to do. But yeah, I want to kind of role play a bit more like that. So, you know, basically we don't like any of our neighbors. We definitely don't like any of them coming into the forest. You know, trespassers will be prosecuted with this, you know, the most severity. And yeah, just trying to focus on being a very forest-centric kind of campaign. And but the forest is not that big in vanilla, whereas in this one we got a giant zoomed-in version of Alpha Loren. So it should be a lot more fun to play around with that. We're still going to go outside and, you know, do crusades of vengeance on other factions and stuff. But yeah, mainly just concerning ourselves with the forest and its immediate surrounds. So, yeah, Durthu. So probably the coolest thing about Durthu that always brings me back to Durthu is this mastery of the elemental winds for ancient treemen and embedded spell singers. So basically, if you have 4 lords rolling together, four treeman lords, then the 3 extra ones will give you an extra 45% spell intensity. So you'll be doing your spells like 150%. And if you can get 7, then you can get, you know, 200% spell intensity. Hey Andrew, hey Ava, welcome guys. So yeah, so big magic is a pretty cool thing for Wood Elves, for Durthu as well. And also, I don't really like the Wood Elf aesthetic that much. Not saying it's done badly in the game, it's done really well. I'm just not a huge fan of like leaf armor and stuff like that. Whereas the tree units are a bit more, you know, a bit more badass. Even these dark spirits of the forest. Durthu's all like vengeance and stuff. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, so yeah, ancient treemen and treemen units have Wallbreaker. Wrath of the Wood for ancient treemen. Armor piercing damage and missile damage. 15 minutes. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I never even noticed that before. But yeah, we're not really going to be hugely range focused, I don't think. But I don't know, maybe we'll have some archers. All of Durthu's units are immune to all attrition, just in his army. Minus 30% upkeep for forest spirit units. Passability annoyance for netlings for all treeman units. It's kind of like almost like poison. Minus 5 melee attack, minus 10% damage in a 35-meter aura around the treemen. And passive ability Resplendence of Luminescence. Plus 5 melee attack, plus 10% damage for all tree kin units. There you go. So if you're playing on this mod, you'll have the mod configuration tool on as well. And you can go into this area here and you can choose to get rid of minor factions. It's poison that doesn't overlap the weapon type. Yeah, that's right. You can actually stack it with poison as well. So yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll... Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll just leave all those. So yeah, so one thing it does to speed up to end turn times is gets rid of all of the minor factions on the map outside of a certain region. But yeah, I feel like you don't even, with the classic version or with the big map, I think it's probably really important because it's so big and there's just so many factions. You basically do this, it destroys all the minor factions starting from the outside in. So wherever your starting position is, there'll be minor factions all around you, but then further out from that, they won't be. And I usually start this on putting this on 75%, which is the default. But I found like even with 50%, there was no noticeable slowdown really in turn. So I'm kind of feeling like I don't even really need to kill any, really. We'll kill like 30% just right around the edge of the map because, you know, we probably aren't going to get there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Our anti-player bias. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to change anything in here. We'll just leave it all the same as normal. Alright, and I think we're good to go. I don't know, I'm not into that sort of content really, plus, sorry. I never used to be super into that. I just used to watch all of his live streams. I just love watching his live streams. But yeah, I haven't really been able to watch any other streamers much for the last, 5 years since I started streaming. Just don't really have the time. Wonder if you're thinking about the Blood Knights with this mod too. Do you mean the Blood Knight mod? I mean, no, I wasn't. But what are you talking about? Yeah, there's a mod for Blood Knights, I think, isn't it? I don't remember what it's called now, but I remember there was a mod for Blood Knights that, yeah. No, I haven't considered playing that one. The main thing that attracts me to this is that it's basically vanilla, with all vanilla units, all vanilla rules, vanilla, everything vanilla, just it's in a bigger map, so you can explore a different, map basically. And especially with factions where I just kind of wish the map was bigger, like the Treemen, like the Wood Elves. Basically, I love the Wood Elves, but I think, yeah, I want more space inside Athloren, so I don't have to leave Athloren, basically. All this has happened before, all will happen again. Suffering is unending, battle eternal. There you go. Hey, Click Monkey. Alright, so, yeah, so as soon as we put this spell slinger inside our army, that'll give us 15% extra spell intensity. I wonder if we can actually see it. You might not be able to, I think you maybe can't see spell intensity till you get into battle. Not sure. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about spell intensity. Yeah, I think you got to go into battle before you see it.
The forest is whispering. Eldrazor, honor me.
Oh yeah, we can do this aspects on our Treekin. It's pretty cool. But yeah, with scrap that you get for oh, where's our aspects? Oh, down here they moved it. Yeah, with scrap you can do all of them, but with aspects only one can be applied. So I tend to always like tankiness. This one gives you 20 armor and minus 10% speed. This one gives you 10% physical resistance plus, oh no, minus 10% physical resistance. Yeah, so I'd probably go the plus 20 armor and the minus speed. Make it more tanky. Although, nah. I don't know, I'm really torn now. I mean, I usually go for this one, armor, negative speed, extra expert charge defense. I think the armor's really good for, auto resolve and just ammo, arrow resistance and stuff like that. They've already got 90 armor, so 110 is pretty sweet. But the slowdown is kind of sucky, but yeah. Anyway, we'll have a look at that later. Mod's great for forgotten races that are behind the power curve, like Bretonia, as the bigger map means that you're further from the major factions, which means that your crappy trash survive. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually playing Bretonia on this map. Is Rapance in this map, or is she not here? Can we get a Tree Lord and call him Treebeard? Nah, probably not. It's a great idea. It's brilliant, revolutionary. How did you ever think of that? Jesus, Treebeard. What a fucking brilliant idea. I don't want to get shot by this freaking artillery. Your brain is very impressive. It is very impressive. No, great idea, but no, I don't. I tend to do like, I don't know. I don't like silly names, I guess, for my characters. I know Treebeard's not that silly, but it would just create a dissonance for me because I know that it's from a different universe, and so like Treebeard's a specific character in the Tolkien universe, so it sort of would create a dissonance in my mind. Check it out, we got a tree man. It's okay. I don't really do renames, and sometimes if people do super chats or join as members or whatever, I'll do renames. But yeah, it's alright. I'm not looking for any renames just now. I've actually got a list. I've got a list of people's renames from last campaign that I still haven't actually done yet. I suppose we might have to just abandon them now at this point. But we can just recognize and resurrect one more time. Merloan, Jared, Karathak Wind, Drasho, and Supertramp, the Black Hawk big boss that never was born. Can we rename the tree man already in the army? We can potentially rename this tree man some kind of thematic. Drasho is a wood elf name. Drasho is a wood elf name. Who is alright, we can. This one can be Drasha. Oh, whatever. Well, let's worry about that later. Let's get this done. But yeah, we could have a tree man that's like our mascot tree man, kind of like Woolric. Actually, Woolric's one of the exceptions, even though it is a silly name. I still do name my character Woolric pretty often.
Windweaver.
Oh, I accidentally put myself in unit camera mode. She's probably the best one to lure try and lure out their ammo.
Quickly.
Tree sideburns. She should be getting shot by this artillery. There we go. No, they're not into it now. Good hit.
Of course.
But our arrows were supposed to be able to pass through woods, but it doesn't look like many arrows are making it to the enemy. Only the first 1.5 seconds after firing. Yeah, but 1.5 seconds is ages. That's enough for it to fully clear this and hit the, you know what I mean? Like see how fast they hit there? That's only like less than 1 second, I would say. No, maybe it's not 0.1. Maybe it's 0.15 seconds or something. You know, maybe it's just like a tiny.
Ready to fire. Blade guard. Straight away for the eternal realm.
Let's get the Durthu and the Tree Man onto their lord.
Attack! Weapons loose!
Doesn't do much to them, it's not armor piercing really. Actually these guys can probably draw their artillery. These guys fire on the move when they're moving forward, and they, yeah, that's pretty nice. Root Warden. Pretty good.
Deepwood Mage.
Good friendly fire there. Alright, nice. Oak Father. Nah. They're all fine, but I mean, they're not like, you know. Hey, Sam. Legendary Sam lives. Thought you were dead. Name. How about we name the tree man after Sam, because Sam's been sick. All right. How about you do a name that's like thematic, like the ones you've been coming up with, but base it off Sam von Glower's name. So some kind of tree version of Sam von Glower. So we can celebrate his revival. He's bursting back into bloom. Samrueth von Grower. Von Grower. Yep. I like the Von Grower. Replenishment plus 8% and plus 5 winds of magic. I like how they can just instantly get winds of magic. Like you can just, like in one turn, if you fight like 10 battles, you can just pump your winds of magic up instantly. Pretty sweet. I think we kind of need money usually on first turn as well, but I don't know. I like the idea of getting that magic. Alright, even though these renames weren't from this campaign. Sandpine. I've been wanting to do, this is the original campaign that made me want to do Old Realms, I think, or one of the original ones. I guess scouting on her, get that magic drop happening. Sandpine Vine Grower. Boom. Hey Drescher. Oh, Drescher, I was just talking about you. You live. I haven't played the game in months. You're doing a tree invasion of the Eastern Mountains. I saw at the start of every Reichland campaign. What? I'm doing I wanted to do a Wood Elf campaign that's kind of insular. So I feel like the Wood Elves really only care about their forest. Like this area in here is the whole world of the Wood Elves. Like they don't give a shit about what goes on outside of their border too much, you know. But in the vanilla map, this is only like 5 regions. Whereas in this, Athel Loren is like, well, Grenier's kind of not really inside it, but it's kind of inside it. But yeah, Athel Loren's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 regions. So it's like 2.5, basically 2.5 times the size of the normal Athel Loren. And then when you take into account the ones that you've growth, like the little ring around the outside, then you know got heaps of territory. So I don't know if did he increase this? Did he make it that it takes more growth to get the tree up, or did it leave it as normal? Like it's 500. 500 is still just the normal amount, right? So potentially, if we conquer it all, we could get Athel Loren up faster than normal, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted like basically a bigger area of the trees, and it's sort of all about basically defending the forest. Anyone who like looks like they're going to threaten the forest, we like get revenge on them. Potentially we do a little bit of a crusade out to like smash somebody every now and again, but like we're not really trying to take over a big territory around or anything. You know, it's all about the forest is the plan. Yeah, so that's kind of why I wanted to play it, I guess. Yeah, isolationists. I'm into that as well. Are the landmarks different? Most of the landmarks are the same, but I think there's some extra landmarks. Like in general in this map, every landmark that exists in the vanilla map is usually the same in this map as well, from what I've seen. But there are some like just extra ones. Like I don't know, like that one's just an extra one. I think like, these generic ones. I think he's just added those in. Where's the vanilla ones? Yeah, Volzanvil. Oh no, Volzanvil doesn't have. Oh wait, what? That's weird. Volzanvil doesn't have a landmark. Yeah, so I'd say that one's probably just the normal one that you normally get from Aislin's. From yeah. Yeah, I assume that all the normal landmarks are there, plus there's some extra ones, but the extra ones are just kind of generic. I think, I don't know, they're not showing up as landmarks, but I'm sure that there's like special buildings that you can build in here that are, but they're not like, I don't know, they're green. Yeah, there's like green ones that you get in here, but they don't show up as landmarks. But I thought some of them were pretty good. Actually, I could probably, where's my town? Here it is. Oh, no, there isn't. They're not there. I thought there were, you know, there's those ones that were sort of like something to do with the oh, I don't know. Yeah, I thought there was more. That's not the normal one in King's Glade? Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, well. Yeah, I thought most of the normal vanilla ones were the same that I'd seen previously. So yeah, should we get this going up to tier 2 straight away? So we don't need growth for that. I guess we want, kind of want the income. You kind of want the income straight away, don't you? Growth and income, yeah. And do you reckon I should raise this or just occupy it? I just finished my second watch through of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Excellent recommendation, mate. Yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms was great. It's just such a perfect example of just like a simple story told well with nice attention to detail to the characters, kind of letting you get to know the characters in a at a good pace. You know, there's just so much trash TV at the moment where they just like try to throw all these explosions and fucking giant monsters and everything, you know what I mean? They just try to throw all these like big exciting things at you to just be like, oh, look at our show, it's great. And it's just fucking desperate and sad, you know? Whereas if you just tell a story like properly with like good characters and stuff, it's just so nice, you know? And yeah, I think that was what Night of the Seven Kingdoms really demonstrated. No, it's a great show. I watched this super weird show the other day. I hate musicals. Like, I'm not into like the Sound of Music or anything. Oh, I mean, it's kind of cute, I guess. But yeah, I'm not into musicals really. However, my Mrs. Mercy recommended this musical to me called Romance and Cigarettes, and it's really cool. Really cool. It's got James Gandolfini from Sopranos in it. It's got Kate Winslet in it and Susan Sarandon, a bunch of other actors, some from The Sopranos, and yeah, it's just this really cool kind of modern story. But it's a musical. I know some of the songs I listen to. I skipped some of the songs because I'm more into the narrative than the musical aspect, I guess. But yeah. All right, let's stick to our trees just for comfort. Recommend a musical? Nah, I mean, yeah, bro. Like, I don't think I've ever recommended a musical before, but this one's really cool. It's basically about this guy who's, I don't know, I guess it's about love and romance and stuff. This guy like just basically cheats on his wife, and I don't know, it's cool. Can I sing one of them? Can't really remember. If you look up the show and tell me what some of the songs are, I might be able to sing one of them if you can remind me what one of the songs are. I can't remember what they are though. Most of the songs were like ones that you would know, but they were just kind of part of the story. They put them in as part of the story, kind of in a certain way. Anyway, it's not like my favorite show ever or anything, but I'm mainly recommending it because if you're like me and you don't like musicals, this might be the one musical that you actually think is pretty fucking cool. Oh no! They evaded me. Bastards. But yeah, we'll do the same thing as last time. We'll draw him in. And then we'll and then we'll hurt him. Alrighty. Alright, let's get the Dryads into the spears so they don't get their anti-large bonus on the tree kin. The tree Ent and Durthu can just go into the spears. He doesn't give a shit about like an anti-large.
Awaiting orders.
Oh fuck! Shoot! Fuck!
Asray Mage.
I misclicked. That screwed me up actually.
Missiles ready! Aye!
What are you doing? Just shoot these wolves.
Blade guard! At once! Yes!
We get a bit of XP for our actually Durthu doesn't need XP. Get a bit of XP for our guys here.
Quickly! Blade guard! For Kurnos! Deepwood archers! Athol Lauren!
Slow them down. I don't think we're gonna catch those guys. Just watching these guys try to catch these orcs. The vengeance of the trees is coming for you, greenskins. Nobody but us trees, exactly. How you going, Heather? Welcome, welcome. James Gandolfini is such a good actor. He's so cool. I mean, he kind of, you know, his visual appearance and the sound of his voice and everything, like the way he talks and stuff, is so specific that it's kind of almost a bit like, you know, he kind of almost feels like the same character a little bit in every show that you see that he's in a way. But yeah, like I wouldn't say he's a great character actor, like, you know, like I don't know, you know, like it's not like he transforms into different characters every time he plays, but just his ability to, like, he's just so expressive and so, yeah, I don't know, he's great. Great. And yeah, seeing him opposite like Susan Sarandon and Kate Winslet was just, yeah, really cool. Yeah, I guess we want to occupy it. And then, do we want to go growth here? 20 plus 20 growth? Or do we want to go for like recruitment? I assume next turn we're going to go here. We can't make it there in one turn. That's one good thing about it. Well, that's one thing about this map is that you can't always make it to the next place in like one turn. You have to like wait in between settlements sometimes. But that's, yeah, that's kind of okay because we could kind of recruit here and then go on. Steve Buscemi and Christopher Walken. Yeah, Steve Buscemi and Christopher Walken are also in it as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm not that into musicals, so it doesn't. I get a bit. I don't know. Like sometimes the songs are a bit like. The songs are like a bit like excessive sex scenes. Sometimes I just fast forward them because I want to get onto the story. I can't be bothered watching it. Going for growth of the forest, which is kind of cool. Ambush success chance is good. And Wonders of the Forest is probably what I usually go for, just for that big money from the post-battle loot. Louis? No, I don't know that one. Yeah, no, I think I won't worry about the recruitment, I don't think. I'll just go for the growth. Yeah, blue line for Wood Elves is really good. Like, this is amazing. You get plus 30% post-battle loot, plus 10% raising. Don't care about the rating too much. Don't care about that. Ambush chance is pretty good as well. Ambushes are pretty fun with Wood Elves. And growth, I don't know, sometimes I go for this, but the good thing about this is because you can respec now, even if you don't even take this, if you want to go for like a super growth boost or whatever, you can just recruit like 3 lords in one of your settlements and just pump growth on them for a few turns. It'll cost you a lot of money, but yeah. Global recruitment capacity +1. Is that, so does that stack across your whole faction, or is that what you mean? Or is it just like is just him that will be able to global recruit an extra stack or extra one, or that just stacks across the whole faction? Do they have to be on the map for it to stack? Oh yeah, post-battle magic item drop chance as well. And yeah, the upkeep 10%, plus he's already got who is he? Plus he's already got 30% upkeep reduction, so it's 40% as well. 48%. Yeah, we can get 48% upkeep reduction. Some of these we want to get. Oh, no, okay, he doesn't have any like good ones that give you like global bonuses or anything. But that's okay. You only have to be rank 1 to join into these. That's pretty good. Told us to watch a musical and fast forward through. No, I didn't tell you to fast forward through the songs. I said I don't really like my musicals, so I fast forward through a lot of the songs. However, I actually did listen to some of the songs, and that was actually, I was kind of trying to embrace it, you know what I mean? I was kind of getting into it a little bit. Murderous, I do like Murderous Spites, just a nice little bit of damage there. Actually, I'll take the Double Awakening in the Wood. It's really good against non-armored troops. How dare you? Now, let's see if any of these are actually going to be useful for us. I guess we could go for replenishment. Yeah, That'll affect these guys as well, so they should get more replenishment. Alright, nice. And then we'll start recruiting here so that we can get some more law. Oh no, I don't have any more money. Should I go for growth first or money first? Yeah, I think we'll go for money first. And we'll try and get growth around the outside, maybe. Right, technology. So we don't start off with any amber. Not much choice at the moment, just take that one. Deep roots, eventually we'll be able to teleport to the other trees. So yeah, I'd like to kind of like only use the deep roots and kind of not really travel other than that, you know what I mean? If we can, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't know if that's going to be a possibility, but it'd be pretty sweet. Alright, and diplomacy-wise, we only really want to be friends with the other wood elves, I guess.
Biggest around. Protector, speak your lies and be gone from Athelloren.
Should we go to war with like everybody's enemies?
Ariel wills it.
If they're an enemy of the forest, they're an enemy of us.
At your service, Lord of Athel, Lord of the Glade.
No, he's the only one who's at war with anybody.
Dog fag. Mercenary.
The Deepwood protects its sons and...
Now.
Highborn. This is Athelloren. Wise indeed.
What?
You need the woods of Athelloren welcome you. Deliver your message.
$20 gold. If we get 20, we can get 40. Maybe.
I will do my duty.
Doing some hard
What
wheeling
could
and
you
dealing.
possibly want? I shall comply.
This night.
This is Athelloren, home of the Oak of Ages and the Azray.
Well, this adds up to like 100 gold. Durthu recently declared war on my single player campaign. Apparently it was a multiplayer with you. That's right. I'm playing vicariously through your AI.
Where the hunter.
Right, we joined Tasselin in his war against the Bretonnian invaders. So I could raise another lord here. Pack trap. We go minus 3%. Cannot move. 100 meter range. That's pretty cool. Range 15% for the whole lord's army. Yeah, that's nice. Strategist. I like strategist. +8 melee during forest battles is pretty cool. So how much are these? 850. These are 1800. Yeah, they are pretty expensive. Any of these make a good recruiter? Not really. So 850. And then we could maybe recruit like 1 unit. Nah, I don't know. We'll just wait. Save the gold for now, I think. Because Tree Man Lords are basically our best lords. And we get them at +5 levels as well. So, you know, we might recruit the odd non-Tree Man Lord just to use as a kind of utility character or whatever, but not really needed, I don't think. Forest encounter. Enemy force is gathering strength to appear in 3 turns. Move a force here to attempt to ambush the foe. Even if you're defeated, they may be prevented from reaching full strength. So with this, they reach full strength after 3 turns. Does what was I gonna say? Does it seeing Wood Elf, Athel, and Great Halls fills me with satisfaction. Yeah, pretty cool. So is it incremental though? Like if I get it like right now, will it be like super small and then 1 turn later it'll be a little bit bigger and 1 turn later it'll be a little bit bigger? Does anyone know? Does it go up incrementally, or is it just like it's small as long as you get it before 3 turns, and then once it appears by itself, then it's big, that kind of thing? I mean, ideally we'd jump back there with Durthu. If you get it now, it's tiny. Yeah, ideally we would let it grow a bit and then jump back with Durthu and smash it when it's big, so we get more XP. So none of these give us extra magic, do they? All right, I might jump him to there. Bring this guy up to. Actually, no, he can just come up as well. We're not recruiting anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we'll get 1 more in, and he can force march up there. Lamentation of Despairs, yeah. Extra Radiance, Power Recharge. Power Recharge is kind of cool. Get another one in. He'll be able to force march in and take part in the battle next turn, so. Missile damage, melee defense, and melee attack. So we're not really going to go for missile, we're going to mainly go melee rush style. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. I'll try and, I mean, I just want to get back there before it comes and wrecks my capital, basically. But I'm pretty sure it can't really wreck my capital, because I could just summon a couple of Tree Man Lords and then defend my capital with that if we have to, but... see how we go. 12 turns till we get 1 growth. How does that work? Isn't this adjacent provinces? Yeah, well, that's adjacent, isn't it? Oh, it's not adjacent. Oh, fuck. It's not adjacent. In vanilla, that would be adjacent to my province, but this province completely blocks it. So I just built that for nothing. So we need the other one that gives +5 growth to global to all regions. And that'll just slowly help us. I might Paravon is, oh yeah, this one's adjacent. And so is, yeah, all of Paravon is, yeah, actually, that's a good call. So we kind of come around here and smash that, that'd be good. But we've kind of got to get this as well. I might bring up a Tree Man Lord here with growth on him as well. Because that's what I was saying, we can put, because we can recruit him at tier 5, I can just recruit him straight in with max plus growth.
Yes.
Glade Lord. I will not believe a word you say, but speak any. Orders received.
Man-eater.
You called?
I love having all these like minor factions and stuff as well. It's pretty cool, and especially if we can level them all up and let them all get their trees to tier 5 and stuff, and then we can just confederate them later. It'd be pretty ideal. Oh yeah, which tree? We want to give this guy. Oh yeah, does any of these give growth? Recruit rank. We'll save that one for the home army. Our construction costs. It's actually good for the home army too. Alright, I guess I'll take this one because he's the one that the only one that don't really need. We'll save us some money. Okay. So yeah, so I think what we want to do is sack it with Durthu. So Durthu gets the XP, so we can try and level him up a bit more. Although this whole battle is probably worth fuck all XP anyway. And then this guy can probably take the settlement if we're willing to replace him out. We've got the money. So now we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 guys giving us spell mastery plus Durthu. So that means we put plus 45% increased spell. So we're doing 145% spell damage now. It's pretty cool. I love seeing him all realize the old world in Season of Revelation campaign. Yeah, I love the Season of Revelation because in Season of Revelation it's really zoomed in on Athel-Loren even more. Like Athel-Loren is like 30 provinces, 30 regions or something. Like it's huge. And I think that was actually really cool. I wish that there was what do you call it? I wish there was like a modern version of the Season of Revelation campaign, basically, that was like, you know, that campaign map, but with Warhammer 3 rules. That'd be really cool. And maybe a bit more land around the outside. I think the Season of Revelation campaign was, the Athel-Loren map was cool, but I didn't feel like there was enough land. There was only like a one region, like a single region strip around the outside, I think. So you kind of feel like you need a bit more. You know, like Old World Classic is perfect because it's got like Athel-Loren in the middle and then like a good amount of map around in every direction. But I probably don't need that much. I could probably do with less even, you know. If you wanted to do a proper like Defender of the Forest type campaign. Alright, let's get Durthu and the boys to just like smash holes in the walls.
Glade Guard! With haste!
Probably should I surely should be a bit more careful and do a bit of like ammo wasting or something, but yeah. Trying to get some efficient hits here. That looks good. So Durthu's just punching holes in the walls. This guy's punching holes in the walls over there.
Bless us. Blaze God.
Blap. That was a good hit. I love that. Awakening the Woods is so good, especially on low level, no armor. Oh, you see, it's intensity 145 because it was 115 and then 145 as soon as these two guys came on the map. Now we've got better magic damage. Durthu's punched half the hole in the wall. Oh, this guy's going hard. He's looking Senpai and Von Grower smashing the wall down real quick. Hopefully he doesn't get killed when the wall falls on top of him. No, he's fine. He's fine. Senpai is actually an ash tree. I don't get it. I shan't die as he said, that's it. He will not fall. Blap, they're routed. Alright, Durthu's going in.
Ready to serve.
No, he didn't get it. Wham! It's nice, kind of, it's a free spell, so pretty nice. Get these guys to shoot from the side now.
Awaiting orders.
As soon as these guys walk through, I'll try and get a double hit there.
The forest core.
Ah, I moved. It's bad timing. Right, get the Dryads to take out these spears. Actually, take this. Actually, go over there.
Fear the deep wood.
Deepwood archers. Hold position.
She got she hasn't got the heal passive. These guys do though. Oh, he just shot this guy in the back. Whoops. Swing and miss. Get these guys up on the walls.
The forest speaks.
Sandpine going. Yeah, we chop a heal on Sandpine.
Mage.
Durthu indeed. Vengeance of the trees. Got any more magic left? Yep.
Yours to command. Quickly!
Cease fire! Steady!
These guys can heal themselves up. All our single entities at full health and everyone else is pretty okay. I've still got one more heal left, but I don't think there's anyone else that needs a top up. The ancient treemen can handle this? Yeah, probably, but they take a lot of damage. He took the name Sandpine to hide the fact that he was an ash, because ash trees are discriminated against in Athaloran. That's right. He every day he undergoes a series of painful baths in chemical solutions to try to remove the filthy pine smell from his skin. I mean, no, to give the sorry, he bathes in pine essence to try to pass unseen amongst the other pines. No, I haven't played the Tiger unit mod, Hans, but they're bringing out. There's going to be Tiger units in the vanilla game soon. That's the next DLC is the Tiger Men. When you're dating a nice tree lady, she has that pine smell. Apparently, no, I think the pine smell is actually good. I was getting confused a bit there, but yeah. Okay, so we want to sack it to maintain Durthu's movement, so he doesn't end his movement here. And then, if we've got enough, yeah, this, if I can do the movement properly, this guy should be able to get in there. If we can replace him. Is there anyone that's got any traits that are good for recruitment? No, not really. I mean, only strategists, because they move, you know, they can move the troops to the front line faster. Oh, they're going to come in at level 1, so it's no point in wasting a tree man. Yeah, we may as well grab that strategist, I think.
What do you need?
Alright, and then we can put it back into normal stance and then occupy the settlement.
Proud daughter
Glorious.
of Athaloran.
And then, yeah, we want to build this one that gives us global +5 growth all provinces. It's kind of a waste of money because it's only 5 growth. It'd be easier just to recruit a lord. Actually, yeah, the 2,000 gold that we had saved to spend there, we could instead just spend that on recruiting a lord here. And then give this guy growth of the forest. And that's yeah, that's plus 20 growth. So that's more growth than, yeah, that's 20 growth instead of 10 growth. So it's double the amount of growth we got from those two, building those two buildings. And it costs 364 upkeep. Plus about 100, so 400 gold per turn. So for 2,000 gold for 5 turns. So I can keep him up for 5 turns for the same cost as to build that. You know what I mean? So it's sort of... So how many turns we got on this? 2? 2, yeah. So when they spawn, they don't move on the first turn, right? So I've actually got 4 turns, right? Because they wait here for 3 turns, then they spawn. Then on the turn they spawn, they don't move. And then you've got another turn to get them, right? Oh, well, kind of. I guess when it says 1 turn, they won't have spawned. And when it says... Or is it the end of one... Is the end of... When it says 1 turn, is it the end of that turn that they spawn? And then next turn they don't move? So I guess it sort of is 3 turns. Anyway, yeah, I kind of want to take Karak Asgaraz as well, but I'm not sure if we could... I reckon we could probably hold this with just like 2 tree... If we recruit another tree man lord there if we need one. Yeah, only 4 turns there now. Yeah, fuck it. I reckon I'll
Lady of the Glade,
save the 2,000 gold here for now.
At your service. Your orders are acceptable.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to make it there anyway, so we can just get rid of him now.
What do you need?
Her, I mean.
You reek of an...
Who owns this? Maybe this guy?
If you hope to walk off with my...
Maybe Reichland? No,
You
yeah,
need
there's no
me?
Reichland. These guys?
Who calls? Approach and make your offer, but I make no promises to my assent.
Stand for them birch bitches all day, baby. Now we're getting some weird tree porn situation. Yeah, I don't know where they got the animation. They got the tree lords from. Yeah, I haven't encountered Reichland yet. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep focusing on scouting for her because we've got so many other casters. She doesn't have to be our primary caster. Durthu, I don't want the money. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about his magic because we're guys gonna have so many other casters all the time. So we just want to focus him on like red line, unique line buffs, and blue line. How much replenishment do we need? Nah, basically nothing. Alright, so we could start recruiting. Finally get some dryads happening. Trelan can go for yeah, +2 recruit rank. And then we'll get this other one, will be our construction cost reduction.
Yes?
Mercenary lord.
Lord of Athelloren.
Unworthy of my attention.
How much
Let
they
it
want
be
to give
known
us?
that my noble
1600 to make
allows
peace with them.
less as them. I have more pressing
Not
matters.
bad.
So, approach and make your
2000 to make
offer.
non-aggression
I
with
make
these
no
guys.
promises to my what?
All right. I mean, we don't need to take any part in the wars of men. I don't really want to get declared war on by Karl Franz, but 2,000 gold is 2,000 gold. You know? Sometimes you just have to come to terms with your fear and desire. Actually, I'm not quite finished with that turn. Thanks, Morty. Technically not a save scum because it's that was the save that I was at. So if I had have gone away and had a break and then come back, I would have been starting from here anyway. That's how I rationalize it. Shame. Shame. I was literally as I was clicking the button, I was literally thinking that, Morty, and then I just forgot by the time I came back out of the screen. But yeah, I don't want to miss out on that little bit of dopamine that I'll get from knowing that my guy's like 2 ranks higher when he gets recruited. Gonna just go back and pick that little dopamine hit up. Gold is gold. Sure as hell is. There's a strip of regions across the North Grey Mountains of Bretonnia from Carcassonne to Mission. Quite bare. Athelloren was the focus. Yeah, and I liked Athelloren being the focus, but I just, for my immersion, I needed a bit more, like, for my immersion, to like imagine that the whole world is out there, I need like a layer of like at least 3 or 4 regions around the outside so that the fog of war doesn't extend past the edge of the thing. You know what I mean? Like I want the fog of, I want the lands, the fog of the edge of the map to be outside of the fog of war. I don't want to be able to like see the edge of the map, basically. Yeah. So if we cancel those, now that we've got that that thing, we get 2 extra recruit ranks on these guys. So worth it. Sorry, can't talk. Since we've got the council positions on that lord. Oh yeah, while we're here, let's fix this up. So we won't watch neutral factions, we'll just only watch factions that are enemies. So we'll zoom into the enemy action. Which is, I feel it's really, I'm really into it ever since, I think I got it from Legend Total War, saw him do it in one of his campaigns, and ever since I saw him do it, it really helps with the narrative in your mind, like, cause like every time the end turn happens, if one of your enemies is moving nearby, it zooms to it, so it kind of gets the storyline kind of going, you know? So forest invasion imminent. So yeah, so at the end of this turn is when it's going to spawn. Next turn, yeah, we'll move here next turn. So next turn it's going to spawn, but I'm pretty sure it won't move. It won't move until the turn. I don't think it moves on the turn that it spawns. So you've kind of got 1 extra turn in a way. Ambush success. I might go for an ambush lord. Potentially. Go for the growth. Do the extra ambush.
Arbonis Elmchant.
2 more units there. Alright, cool. Now...
Arbonis Elmchant.
Yeah, so Durthu can't really get back there. Unfortunately. So yeah, we might have to just rely on this to deal with it. Hopefully this army isn't like monstrously colossal.
Maira.
Yeah, I don't think Durthu's gonna make it somehow. Oh, yeah, I think we need to get these names happening. Supertramp, the Black Orc Big Boss. He's not going to be a Black Orc Big Boss because obviously we're playing Wood Elves. So he's going to be a Super Tree. Super Tree. Supertramp. Spurtree. Spurtree. The Vagabond. Spurtree, the Vagabond Butcher. He's like a wandering tree spirit that just kind of goes around and appears and murders. That's Supertramp. Karath Arkwind is like, I feel like Karath Arkwind is an elf name for sure, but it kind of works for Wood Elves, or it works for tree spirits as well, I think. And put that one in unchanged. Jared is actually Drusho, so he's already in there. And Meloan. I don't know if Meloan's here today, but thank you for your service, Meloan. Meloan the Ambusher. I feel like Meloan's a pretty good tree name as well already. Shadow Step, Shadowbark, Shadow Sap, really Shadowbark, Shadow Branch, Merlot and Shadow Branch. There we go. His bow, he's got big guns. They cast shadows. He goes little as, there we go. That's the minimum. We can't quite auto resolve it, unfortunately. Look, there's actually a lot of shit here. This might be rough. I've only got 35 wins too. Have we managed to loot a single magic item yet, or what? We got a giant blade. I guess we'll give that to Durthu. Reinforcement range plus 20%. I could have been further away. Damn. Right. See how we go. He bathes in pine resin, yeah. That is shame. Oh, crap. Alright, well. There is a bit of tree over here. We kind of need an area where there's a border. close to it. Hmm. Maybe. 42 magic. If we kind of like lure them over here, and then come around, get around behind them somehow, that would be pretty sweet. But like, and get them, if we could fight them in between these trees and the, yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I think we just fight them here and try and route them off the field there. Probably the smart thing to do. Hmm. Six, yeah. So I'll try and use this guy's magic only. And Durthu's free shots, I guess. I could try and waste ammo, maybe. But I think these guys are going to probably come out. Actually, I'll turn off fire at will for now. Hopefully I can remember to turn it back on again. Actually, no, I'll turn it on fire at will, and I'll just face them backwards. I like to do that sometimes, because that way they, you know, if I forget to turn on fire at will, I can just turn them around. You know, when I'm adjusting them, naturally, like I might not even realize they're facing the wrong way, but I'll just, as I'm adjusting them, they'll just be right, you know, facing the right way, and then it kind of automatically turns their fire at will back on again. And if you've got a lot of units, like I feel like, yeah, relying on yourself to remember stuff is not always great. Yeah, I reckon these squigs are going to come after it. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, I'll try that again, and this time I'll smash. We'll smash. Fuck. Alright, lost some hit points there. They're activated now. Try to just keeping them back, facing backwards for now. All right, this bad boy can start dropping some bombs. Stop those chariots so they lose their charge bonus. Don't let these guys get into my archers.
With haste! Foes of Athel-Loren! For the eternal realms! Shoot!
For Isha!
All right, yeah, we want to get our heroes of treatment onto their lord. We can wreck him. That'll be really good.
We are tireless!
Alright, we've got some hits on him. Actually, even though we don't have, that's pretty efficient because it's hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, a heap of units. Yeah, this is looking pretty. Look at these treemen just tanking 1, 2, 3, 4 units by themselves. Don't even give a shit.
Glade Guard, ever ready. We will obey. Quickly, at pace, for Isha. Loose.
Alright, try and just chase these routers. Did we get their lord? Is he dead? Oh, nearly. He's so nearly popped. These guys just tanking like a boss. Love it. Straight into the side of my own guy. As was expected. Alright, trying to escort these guys off the field. And that's nearly it.
Ready for orders. Straight away.
There we go. Beautiful. Alright,
Archers ready. Glade Guard.
Orders.
a bit of extra XP on these guys.
Fear everywhere.
Nice. It was good. Didn't take too much damage. Without cheesing the enemy? Oh, that's a loaded question. What's cheesing the enemy? What is this cheese of which you speak? Tree King getting a bit more XP. Archers going melee archers. This is just trying to get a tiny bit of extra unit XP on some of our units. Most of them are probably capped already by now anyway. Alright, nice. What sort of problems are you having with your Skaven campaigns or farming? Are you doing the abandon and reoccupy to get your tier 5 capital, or do you consider that cheese? Yeah, it just kind of depends how much is like everything that gives you an advantage cheese. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, just depending on how, like, you know, I'm guessing ammo wasting you consider cheese, but like is just drawing the enemy towards your main force and understanding how, like, how the AI understands how the AI gauges weight to Blob and stuff. Is like that cheese or I don't know. Cheese is not making a long line facing the enemy. Oh yeah, if you've got to make a long line facing the enemy, otherwise it's cheese. Everything which wouldn't really happen in a real battle. Yeah, I know, but it's like, yeah, I feel like you can't really say no cheese. Like that's just way too vague. You've got to specifically make a list of like everything that you want to not do, because as a commander, you want to be subverting everything. You want to be cheating constantly. Like in a real war, you want to be fucking cheating all the time. You want to have the enemy at a super disadvantage. You want, you know, they're lining up for a war, you're ambushing them from behind. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, so you need to have a specific set of rules. Like, I'm not allowed to do this, but I'm going to do every other fucking thing that I possibly can apart from that list. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's, otherwise if you get into this, like, what are you, a fucking Bretonian? You're trying to like fight honorably or some shit, especially if you're playing Skaven, you know? But I think like, yeah, not ammo wasting is a pretty good rule if you want to sort of have a no cheese campaign. But yeah, but if you get like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think you can run the risk of getting into a mentality where you're like, oh, I'm not going to do anything in battle that would give me an advantage because that would be cheese. And you're like, yeah, you're obviously going to fucking lose because, you know what I mean? Because you're not playing, you're not trying to win. So you need to like, yeah, I feel like you need to like have a specific list of things that you won't do and then learn how to exploit the fuck out of everything else. You know what I mean? But I'm sure there's sorry, that's just a bit of a side quest. But yeah, so what was the problem? Why are you, where are you struggling? It's really hard to give advice without like being able to see the exact campaign, I guess. That sack's pretty nice, but I don't think we've got the movement to occupy it if we sack it, so we'll just occupy it. Royal Standard Bearer, 2% campaign move range. I feel like 2% is so small, it's like almost not even, you know. Some nice item drops out of it there. Alright, so give him the Royal Standard Bearer. I guess we'll give... Yeah, that's fine. So if I come back here, I'll be able to jump to there, and then the next turn I'll be able to jump to there. It's like, maybe, I mean, maybe we might, I don't know how big this army is going to be. Like, we might need Durthu. If it's like a fucking massive army of all like rattling guns and like abominations and shit, you know, it could be like pretty bad. But if we don't need Durthu, then we probably just want to go after these guys. Like, I probably just want to go around in here this way. Like, that's almost... So otherwise it'd be there, then jump, then jump. Actually, that's the same, isn't it? Pretty much the same. Yeah, it's 2 turns. 2 more turns, which is what it would have been anyway. It would have been like 1, 2. So yeah, it's basically exactly the same. So if he's going to make it, if he's going to make it, he's going to make it. If not, he's not. It doesn't. The jump wouldn't have helped. That way we can get a look at him before we decide as well, which is good. I think they ignore your settlements and go for the Oak of Ages. Oh, shit. Yeah, you might be right. I feel like I've been caught out with that before. Crap. Where is the Oak of Ages? Over here. Oh, okay. Well, they have to kind of go through our settlement to get to the Oak of Ages, so... That's cool. But that means they're not going to attack these guys, I guess. Only 3 turns till we get another another lord. Oh yeah, gold plus 100 gold. Oh no, do we want 100 gold? Or do we want 5 growth? I don't know, I kind of want the 100 gold, I guess. I think the 100 gold would be good for region trading too, if we want to eventually sell it to...
I will listen, but my time
Someone?
is short.
I will not believe a word you say, but speak anyway.
Oh yeah, I could sell these outside regions to these guys.
Welcome to the halls
no.
of Athelloren. What do you want?
Oh, I've got to get Khazid Grimaz. Yeah, I don't know if I like these dwarfs being so close to our mountains. All's fair in war, yeah. But yeah, but the short answer is yes. It's 100% possible to win without doing ammo wasting. But yeah, as I said, if you ever want to do a no cheese campaign, I recommend that you just write a list of the cheeses. You can add more things to the cheese campaign, to the list if you want later on, but don't just say like no cheese, because that's just way too vague. So like when last time I did a no cheese campaign which was a long time ago, I did no ammo wasting, no multiplayer rules for no setting up near the edge of the map, so you're not allowed to be within 100 yards of the edge of the map, and which I actually ended up changing that to be that you can use to make it so that you can use natural phenomenon. So if there's like a, anyway, whatever. But yeah, so that. What else did we have? I think there was about 6 things, but I can't remember what they all were now. But yeah, basically I had a list of all of them, like specific things. I would add region trading, like some rules for region trading, like you're not allowed to declare war on a faction the same turn as your region trade, and I don't know. But I'd probably call it less cheese instead of no cheese for myself. But yeah, sorry, that doesn't help answer your question. But yeah, I think you kind of need to know specifically what problems you're having with the campaign to really be able to understand how to give advice. But yes, definitely, the answer is yes. You can definitely win without using cheese. It's funny actually. Like, I remember watching. Turin actually play Wood Elves one time. I didn't get to see much of his stream. I just watched a little bit. But yeah, I think he was kind of quite no cheese kind of style. Not really. I don't think really he was like going out of his way to do it because he doesn't like cheese in campaigns or whatever. I think it's just because he's a multiplayer guy primarily. So it's just natural to not cheese because of the multiplayer kind of. In multiplayer, it's kind of about winning fairly, I guess, a little bit to show your skill. So if you use like cheap shit to win, it's like it's a bit bullshit. It's a bit bullshit, you know what I mean? Whereas you don't really have that. Well, I don't really have that mentality in single player. But yeah, I thought it was interesting that I think Turin probably just naturally is like that because he primarily plays multiplayer, That's just my theory. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it or anything.
I'm on this engine.
Yeah, but he doesn't play much single player campaign, but yeah, it might be interesting to check it out. Check out his streams, recordings. How do you feel about the vampire tech tree? I think it kind of sucks, and I'm really looking forward to the update. But there's some stuff that I hope they keep. They did update the vampires tech tree a while ago, and I think it's got heaps of really good shit in it. It's fucking awesome. And yeah, the vampire tech tree is good. It's a bit old school maybe. But yeah, there's some great, like the entire zombie, every single thing for zombies is like probably my top priority. In the bottom left line, 10% extra campaign movement range, also the extra dead rises again. And in the, first thing I always go for is the blood kisses in bottom right. And then the growth and the economy stuff are down there is pretty good as well. The top right corner, I don't touch at all. But if you were going to go for a like von Carstein bats and wolves thing with like Isabella giving you the bat buffs and taking the Mordheim bat buffs and all that, then obviously that would be a good one to go down. But I don't think I've ever actually played that. But yeah. But yeah, and another thing with vampires is that you can steal technology with necromancers, and you can get a shit ton of necromancers. You can have like, you know, easily have like a dozen necromancers by the mid game, and just have them all stealing technology everywhere. So if you want to get all that good stuff really fast, you can, you know. However, it does cost a lot of money to do that, unless you're careful with your deviouses and your Lamian lords. And you don't get much money as vampires, so you probably have to do a lot of region trading to pay for it all. Wish that it still had the infinite vampires. Well, yeah, I mean, well, I think we're getting a vampire DLC in Lords of the End Times with Neferata. They said they're going to give the vampires a polish up, so you know we're definitely going to see some changes with something to do with vampires, but we just don't know what yet.
So,
oh yeah.
What do you need? You have been granted access to the hall. As you say.
I will not believe a word you say.
Getting my Wood Elf Society all set up with all our different trade goods and stuff with all our different Wood Elf allies. How's this? Oh, I should have recruited another Lord from Oak of Ages as well. Yeah, I wonder how big this monstrous freaking army is going to be. Oh, it's dwarfs.
You're not worth the fight.
15 units of dwarfs. Yeah. So, where do you reckon they're going to go? Like, surely do you reckon they'll go this way? Or will they go some weird way this way? If they go this way, I don't know if we can stop them. But if they go that way, then we should be sweet, right? Set up an ambush there. Castle Sanglat is a fort, so that doesn't help us too much. If I force march to there, do you reckon I can still hit that if I decide not to go back? I don't know if Durthu could take this army by himself, but I can give it a red hot shot. I could do with a bit of extra cash right now. Oh, here we go. One turn till growth. Pretty nice. All right, I need some cash. I can't really sell Blood Keep. I could sell this to the dwarfs and then just later on go to war with them.
You dare approach a Lord of the Dowie in such a manner?
yes?
Go non-aggression pact with the secessionists, but that will piss off Khalfran slowly.
What?
Or I could join
The
war
Celestial College implores that I hear you.
against the
I remain
secessionists.
unconvinced.
It's only for 200 gold though.
The Empire. So,
The Hunter!
the nation, the Celestial College implores that I hear you. I remain unconvinced.
Do I want to piss off Karl Franz? Look, I think it's going to be at least a few
The
turns
Celestial
before.
College implores that I hear you. I remain unconvinced.
It's going to be at least a few turns before he comes for us.
For Verena and Nuln.
Vampires.
We convene at dusk, just as my power waxes.
You could probably grow the tree super fast if there were some ports nearby due to the port bug. Yeah. Bathaloren was near ports. Handy. Handy suggestion, Anthony. But yeah.
What?
Yes.
Who calls?
Shield of Athel-Loren!
Hassan's at war with the dwarfs.
Glade Lord. Hi.
How much do these vampires want for a non-aggression pact?
I am ready.
Amethyst
More sleep grows, I can tell. For you come thinking to bargain, but I have already won.
I reckon it can't be that bad, right?
So be it.
So she's like
Draken.
-9. Yeah, -9's not too bad. It'll go away by itself. And he'll probably get -9 if we make peace with these guys.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Right. Who calls?
-3, so that's fine. Still a +9, so that's good. That gives us enough money to
Aye.
Great honor, oh
gives enough money to get another tree lord. Melee defense aura. Yeah, Krath Archwind is our recruiter. Oh, it's local province, isn't it? So it doesn't matter who recruits it. But yeah, we may as well. May as well make it him. Get 1 additional forest health for winning battles. Yeah, that could be good. Yeah, I'll grab that. I like to get up. I like to go up here. Hero capacity. And isn't there like life magic bonus up here sometime? Oh yeah, here we go. -1 for lore of life and high magic. Yeah. So yeah, kind of like going the top way to get the life magic. But, I mean, Shadows, Lore of Shadows is pretty good too. I know, we want it all, basically. So have we got any more, hey, we got one more. Income from buildings and region. Wait, I thought Merlot and Shadow Branch already had. Actually, I might put him. So then we got replenishment, so that means Durthu's army will replenish more. And D'Artagnan. You can get that. D'Artagnan, and yeah, cool. Alright, beautiful. I think that's pretty much everything we can do. Let's see what these dwarfs are going to do. So yeah, if they ignore our settlement and let me move, that would be ideal. Then we can get some XP on Durthu maybe. Oh, okay, cool. That's good. Okay, so we can hit Grenaire if we don't move. How much movement we got? We got 4%. Okay, so we can't move at all. 0%. Yeah, that's not enough, is it? No. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to waste Durthu's movement. It is what it is. Oh. What? So it was 0%, but like exactly enough to make it. So does that mean... this guy that also has 0% would be able to make it? Probably not. Beautiful. 1 out of 15 movement. Oh, I did actually said 1, did it? Just rounded down to 0%, but it's actually 1. Beautiful. Okay, cool. I might take the auto. I would have taken the auto because I didn't want to risk Durthu having to move again. Yeah, alright. Well, we might have to waste some movement. Then we're gonna miss out. We'll miss out on the oh, actually, we could probably just damage them and then just leave them alive. Actually, yeah, we'll leave them alive and let the other lords handle it. So we just make sure we kill the Slayers. Obviously, kill the Slayers, kill all their artillery. I don't know. It'd be cool if you could come on in here and just be like in a little blocked area. But yeah, we can't, obviously. Oh, they're a little damaged. They've taken out the Loren attrition. Alright. Let these guys assemble. Actually, we can waste some ammo through the trees here. Oh, good. Been taking some cannon shots to the face. Still waiting for one more army to come on, so I may as well just waste some ammo tooling around. Here we go. So what are we doing? So the cannon's not really used any ammo because it doesn't have a line of sight. And now it does. Alright, I'm just going to tank it. Most of the cannon shots are going to hit the trees, I think. Yeah, I think most of the cannon shots are hitting the trees, but some of them are definitely hitting the guy. Actually, I might pull him out and we'll just replace him with a different... Spread the damage around a bit. Is that another cannon? Oh no, that's organ guns, yeah. Organ guns are... Like, organ guns are lethal as well. But they're not in range or anything. Just taking a few hits to the face. Alright, cannon's done. So we've still got the organ gun to worry about, but if we come over this mountain here, we should be able to just tank them all in the forest. We don't have any armor piercing apart from our tree men, so yeah. Alright, so she's going to do all the casting, her and Durthu, because the others don't have very efficient casting. Actually, no, I'll just do Durthu only because he's got direct damage, which will go through their armor piercing. So actually, yeah, if we can just win it with Durthu's Flock of Doom, if we can make him into if we can get him to try to form a massive fucking huge blob, and then just get really efficient Flock of Dooms over and over again on him, that might get it done. Excuse my French. Yeah, it's a bit blobby. I mean, we've got rid of most of their AoE style artillery. Oh, that's the organ gun going. Alright, well, I'll just waste that as well. Yeah, basically nothing's making it through the trees, so that's glorious. Yeah, we'll put a screen of Dryads to take out these Slayers, because they're the only anti-large they've got, these 2 Slayer units. And then we'll just try and make a big blob. And tank them while we, Flock of Doom them down. I think is the plan. And yeah, we'll try and do this without taking too much damage. And we'll try and kill all their really dangerous stuff. And then we can just leave the army there. I'm pretty sure you can leave them. I don't think the army gets destroyed, does it? So I think we can just leave it. Alrighty, yeah, so we'll put like a screen of these guys. And then actually we'll shoot the Slayers. Shoot the Slayers.
Straight away.
Oh, that's fine there. Yeah.
Our bodies and jobs.
Quickly! We are tireless! At once! By Kurdos!
Yeah, Slayers don't like getting shot by arrows. See if any of these arrows are getting blocked. I don't think they should be. I'm not really seeing anything get blocked.
Ready to fire! Orders!
Our bodies and jobs.
We'll get the tree men to all come in and they'll spread their debuffs onto these guys as well. Well, the guns, I guess, are the most dangerous part.
Our bodies and jobs.
Pull the big boys back out a little bit so they're not getting wrecked by the slayers so much. Some more in here to try to maximize that blob. Yeah, I think trying to keep some alive to actually trying to keep some alive to actually keep for next turn is going to be hard. Keep those routers stuck in combat so they can just get ground down.
Blade guard! Let fly!
That Slayer Lord's just about dead.
As you say.
Try and get these.
Bowman, ready! Children of Ethel Lauren!
Onward.
Let's see there. Try and get rid of that artillery. Yeah, all these like half units I think we can try and wipe out.
Ready to serve.
Actually, I think it's going to be more efficient to just heal them straight up than try to use passive healing. Just realized. Yeah, I can't remember whether they get destroyed or they don't get destroyed. But yeah, I guess we'll find out in a second. Oh yeah, shit.
Fear the deep wood.
Yeah, that was pretty cheesy, but it was also very effective. Yeah, we got most. Even if they do get destroyed, we killed all the high value stuff, so we should still get a nice amount of gold. Yeah, so we didn't get the cannon. They don't have one entity left, so it's not so dangerous now. Yeah, this loading out of the battles back onto the campaign map, I feel like it's seems a little bit slower sometimes than vanilla. This is on the classic map, but I think on the big map for me it's quite a bit slower. So, I'm just gonna go for the gold. Okay, this might be. So I was hoping to keep him alive so that we could like farm them over multiple turns, but well, I was thinking about it, but it's probably not really. You know, probably not really a big deal. Let's just force match this guy so he can get into the range for the get the reinforce. I'll give this guy the reinforce follower. I don't think it's going to be enough. Still can't make it. Maybe if we move forward a bit. No, still too far away. So they're going to get destroyed on this turn anyway. Yeah, I might fight it manually though, just because we'll get a lot of damage otherwise.
Battle ready.
Ready to fire!
Fear everywhere.
Alright, let's give this a shot.
Straight away!
No! They're shooting him! Let's shut down those artillery.
Children of Athelloren! Archers ready! Cease fire! First up!
Alright, take that out. We'll shoot those guys in the back to get the route. Shoot those guys to get the route.
Quickly.
Beautiful. Alright, I should have waited a tiny bit longer for this guy to come on. Then we could have healed, but... Oh, actually we don't need any healing because nobody's damaged. So it's fine. A bit of extra XP. Glory. Yeah, still getting a tiny bit of XP, but that's alright. Alright, Glory, the forest is saved. How much, and I think do you get like 5 forest health for killing those things? I think I might try Malice on the old world. His start position looks kind of weird though. Where's his start position? Up north in Norska? Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's on my list. Is playing a Dark Elf campaign and in a Dark Elf campaign. Actually, I wouldn't mind playing Malice. I wouldn't mind doing a Malice way southeast. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I wouldn't mind doing a Malice campaign where I'm trying to like doing the Malice vassal campaign. So play with Malice and Malekith both on the map, and then try to like conquer land for Malekith. That style. Additional forest health can become earned through battles after with Amber Tech. I don't think you need Amber Tech. I think I'm researching it right now. It's just a free one. Unless there's like another one as well. The Norscan regions are really fun. Lots of choke points that armies funnel into the map, onto the map. Okay, so that'd be good for like good for magic bombing and ranged. Really shit for melee though, which is Norska's main thing, I guess. Classic Norska sucks for Norska campaigns. Okay, this one's on our main army. So I'll take the replenishment. Now I mean on the campaign map, we'll have to do certain routes so that you know where they're coming from. Oh, okay, yeah, because Norska sucks to defend normally. So yeah. Okay, well that sounds good actually. Does it tell you what I got this turn? Pacified Hearthlands 3, Battles and Raising 4. Hostile Heathlands -2. So that's on a hostile. That one's hostile. Oh, these are only hostile because I declared war on them. So if they were at war with the other Wood Elf faction, but not at war with me, then they would still count as neutral, wouldn't they? So I kind of screwed myself and got Knight -2 there for no reason.
There is no one
so if I peace out with them,
to make your words palatable.
That means I can't attack them for 10 turns though. I don't know, maybe I just want to attack them fast. Quinnell's is a port. Quinnell's is a port. Paravon might be a port. Quinnell's is a port. Yeah, it looks like a port. Oh yeah, so sorry, forest port. So this one we're recruiting right now, +1 additional forest health for winning battles in magical forests or their heathlands. And then there we go, +5 additional health for raising heathlands. So yeah, not for battles unfortunately, so we can't cheese it or anything. Just a one-off when you raise the settlements, and it's not really viable to raise and reoccupy because it's so expensive to reoccupy. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty crap for trying to get forest health really. So we're gonna get a lot more value out of this one. Is there anything else that gives you? Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to be that helpful for us. And yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would prioritize that. I think, poison for all of our treekin would be pretty good. Missile resistance. Yeah, I think missile resistance and poison would be my top picks. But I don't know, you can make an argument for growth, I reckon, and the local recruitment would be good for when we're trying to recruit treemen. The upkeep that stacks with our already huge upkeep reduction. But yeah, how do we get amber again? We get amber by healing the forests, right? Loves all these Bretonnian rivers. I love the Bretonnian rivers too. I hate how in the vanilla there's like no rivers. It's really good for Dark Elves too. Dark Elf raiding up these lands would be pretty cool. I always go quicker construction first, shaving 4 turns off the big tree upgrades. Okay, nice. There you go, Super Tramp. Sorry we didn't get a rename in the last campaign, but oh, where is he? He's not in the map. He's having a rest at the moment. Spurtree the Vagabond Butcher is our rank 7 tree lord. So you've been here the whole time. You just didn't know it. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately that little bit of movement was enough to stop us from being able to get Grineer. Yeah, I think Paravon... I don't know if Paravon's a port or not, but... I don't think I want to raid because it starts... I think it gives you a perk that we don't... I mean, yeah, I think it gives you a perk that we don't want. We've got a fair bit of money. Alright, he's got troops, so we can respec him. Oh no, it's a crappy. I forgot he's level. When you respec, it's level 1. Oh, and Karath was the one that was... Alright, Malo and Shadow Branch. Fuck. Eh. Alright, put Alu in there. Alright, we've got 1 growth now. So let's yeah, I'll pop in the growth building so we can get some more growth happening. And we can probably recruit another lord, even though I wasted one.
Loyal to the
Azray.
Orion!
I refuse to disgrace my name.
It's going to take us 10 turns. It's not going to take us 10 turns to go to war with them. As much as I would like to. Actually, I'll grab another 5 growth or provinces. Alright, so Secessionists are destroyed, and so are the vampires. So the 2 factions we made non-aggression pacts with are destroyed.
Protector by the comet.
You called? You have been granted access to the... Of course.
I will not believe a word you say.
The hunter! The protector of the oak!
At the lady's disposal.
Alright. We go to war with Parabon.
Were you hoping to address me, or are you simply lost? Jesters must...
Why not have animated portraits? I don't like them. I think they look really gawpy. No, I just don't like the look of them. I think they look really shit. I prefer the I prefer because the legendary lords all have like kind of painted kind of ones, you know. Yeah, see how they're all like nicely framed in there and stuff like that. Like when you have the animated ones, you have the guy in there going like this all the time, you know. And it just looks weird and gawpy, I reckon. And it's like, why have animated portraits? What does that add to the game? You know what I mean? Apart from them looking weird. Yeah, I don't know. I just think they look shit. But yes, it does actually cause frame rate drops. It makes your campaign performance worse on the campaign map as well. So it's actually objectively worse to have it on as well. But yeah, I don't like the look of it. If you have a blood pack, they're covered in blood half the time. Oh, really? Oh, well, yeah, I didn't even know that. Just so I always have it off. It's this front guy. Yeah, so sack that. Have this guy occupy it. Oh shit, he's got a full stack.
You are no friend
Ah,
of
it's
the
a full stack
lady.
of absolute trash though. Yeah, beautiful. All everyone's in reinforced range. Yeah, he's got a Hawk Companion. Got a Hawk Companion. Yeah, wait up. Who doesn't need one? This guy doesn't need one. Just is just on the limit there.
Do not toy with me, swine.
Yeah, I might take the slabs of marble rather than the Actually, we could get 20 growth here, couldn't we? Because that's connected on. Okay, yeah, maybe we should take the 20 growth. Yeah, I was sort of thinking maybe we don't want to upgrade this for the tree for a while because, I mean, I know it does take a long time. But, yeah, it unlocks Confederation missions with Torgon and Ridgeroth, but I kind of want to just leave them there and have, like, you know, have all my buddies, have my Wood Elf buddies to hang out with. For a while, anyway. Let them get up to, like, tier 5. And then, excuse me, and then confederate them. And also then that way, by the time you confederate the last ones, you're already over hero cap. And then you can, in before they backstab you and steal the big tree. What? Does that happen? Is that a thing? You can choose not to confederate them via the missions, but you get other bonuses. Or like temporary bonuses for like 10 turns or whatever. That's the thing, I do want to confederate them, but I want to... okay, cool. Yeah, that's the thing, I do want to confederate them, but I just don't want to confederate them until later. But yeah, do you reckon it's better to get the Confederation missions early and then deny it and then later on confederate them through diplomacy? Thing is, I'm just worried I might not be able to get them through diplomacy later on when I actually wanted to confederate them. Yeah, I want one of these bad boys. And I want one of those. Probably is our next two things. And that. Yeah, we need a lot more cash. Did what was I gonna say? Did the Wood Elves get any like big wins out of the item rework? Yeah, I was just thinking I haven't really played them like seriously since the item rework, so I don't know if they got any cool items. Let's see if these Bretonnians are gonna have a crack. So yeah, so the idea is, what Anthony was saying is, we can hopefully get like multiple. So the only thing is, as long as this is here, we're getting -2 per turn. But every battle that we fight against the settlement, we get +1. Is it +1 per turn for the battles? +2. Maybe it's +2.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are great, so too are the perils.
Greetings. All you survey are loyal to me, so I advise caution.
We could sell this to the Empire, but I kind of want to keep the Empire as our allies. I mean, eventually I'm going to probably want to wipe it out. I guess we could sell this to the dwarfs for now. And then, then it would make it neutral instead of friendly. I don't really want to be allies with the dwarfs, so I want to kill them eventually.
Come then, messenger. Spit out your words, so I can be done with them.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be worth farming this or not. It's going to be pretty boring sitting there and trying to farm this like 4 times every single turn. You got to think about the pain and suffering involved. Yeah, I might just hit it like a couple of times. Actually, yeah, that's all. Actually, this is all we need, just this settlement and this settlement. So I can just peace out with them.
Your mere.
Alright, let's try, you get a fair bit of usage out of the ranged items. Yeah, true. I'm going for a bit of a melee rush type campaign this time around, so I guess I'm not going to get too much value out of that. I don't think we're going to need to take that. I think we can leave that in their hands. It's not part of the forest, so not really much advantage out of taking it. Alright, can we... Yeah, replace him with Vasio. Or Spurtree. Spurtree's ready to come back in. What have we got here? So this guy's rocking growth. This guy's rocking offense, so he can go defense. I mean, he's doing defense, so he can go offense. Do you ever spam multiple lords? I just watched a video. Do you ever spam multiple lords? I just watched a video on the rule of the 4 lords. What do you mean, do I ever spam 4 lords? I made a video about spamming lords and I've got 4 lords right here. Right now, I'm spamming 4 lords. What are you asking me, Garganeth? I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. But yeah, I pretty much always roll with lots of lords. Not all. I mean, I don't have 4 every single battle all the time, but yeah, I do like to have a lot of lords, especially if you can get plus magic drop chance on them, because all the extra lords have 10% drop chance by default. Plus your legendary lord gets an extra 10, so 20%. So yeah, so it's like so if you have 4 lords, it's like a 20% chance, a 10% chance, 10% chance, a 10% chance. So in theory, if you hit on all of them, you get 4 items in one shot, but you're unlikely to because most of them are only 10% chance. But if you put like plus 15% on a couple of those guys, all of a sudden you got 2.5 times as much drop chance, which is like a lot, you know. Just watched a guy achieve full campaign with Chaos Dwarfs on turn 50, and I only have 45 settlements, which means I've been playing suboptimally. Somebody came into the chat and said the exact same fucking thing yesterday. Like, exactly the same. Was that you? Maybe you just repeating yourself. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, you already told me that yesterday. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say you're playing suboptimally. You're probably playing suboptimally if your intention is to do a full map conquest. If your intention is not to do a full map conquest, then you're probably playing fine. I don't believe in the concept of playing suboptimally. Yeah, I think it depends what you're trying to do. Like, if you're trying to complete a full map conquest as fast as possible, then yeah. Sounds like Dragonomus. He had Chaos Dwarf domination around that turn a couple of weeks ago. Ah, nice. But yeah, I think that the thing with full map conquest is it's really an endurance test more than anything. It's like, do you have the bloody-minded determination to keep going until you do it? You know what I mean? Yeah, see, for me, like, that sort of play is definitely really suboptimal for me because it's way too much campaign fatigue, because you have to move so many armies. Like, if you're trying to do what Dragonomus did and take the whole map in 50 turns, I assume that he probably had 20 plus active armies for most of that time. Towards the end, he probably had like 30 or 40 active armies on the map. So every single turn, you got to fucking move 40 different armies, and you got to go through fucking 300 settlements and fucking build buildings and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, it just gets so fucking tiresome to do it that, yeah, like, I don't know if I'll ever do it, probably, because I just can't be fucked. If I was going to do it, I'd probably do it with like Archaon or something and get my vassals to conquer most of the stuff for me, so I didn't have to bother with it. Optimal doesn't always mean more enjoyable. Yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about it at all. Like, most of the time, like, when people are doing stuff like that, it's for like the achievement, you know what I mean? It's like to achieve that thing and be like, yeah, I did this thing, it was cool, I feel satisfied or whatever, you know? So you're doing it for the satisfaction of the achievement at the end, but that doesn't mean it isn't fucking painful as fuck doing it. You know what I mean? It's like, do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, it's a game, and it's, you know, it's just up to what you want to do, you know? Late game Warhammer 3 is very boring for me. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I can definitely applaud Dragonomus for doing that. That's really cool. It's really impressive. But I wouldn't worry about trying to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like David Goggins. Like, David Goggins can fucking run on marathons with broken ankles and shit like that, you know? It's like, yeah, David Goggins is a fucking legend. He's cool as fuck. But do I want to do that? Do I think that that is the optimal way to live my life? Fuck no, you know?
Fear everywhere.
But yeah, I just saying I wouldn't get down on yourself.
Glade guard, dauntless Azray.
About it. It's not relative to normal play, you know what I mean? It's just a specific challenge that he was doing. He does lots of cool challenges, like no magic items and like stuff like that. Has he done one of those ones where you like don't level up any of your lords? There's all these like kind of crazy challenges people do, but like none of them are related to like what you should do in your campaigns. They're just like challenges that other people are doing, you know? They might inspire you to come up with your own crazy challenge that you want to do. But certainly wouldn't feel bad that you're not playing optimally or something.
Swiftly!
With haste.
I'm sure that Dragonomus' intention was not to, you know, make you feel bad if you weren't conquering the world in 50 turns. Competitive people are hard work. I don't know, I don't find Dragonomus hard work. He's pretty cool. He's a good friend of the channel. He's always hosting me and stuff, and I always host him if I see him on. Yeah, sorry, I hope it's not coming across like I'm bagging Dragonomas or anything. I'm just trying to say that, yeah, if other people are doing challenges, you shouldn't see that as a reflection on you, how you play the game normally. It's not, I don't think that's what it means.
Blade guard! Bowman, ready? At once!
I'm just playing this battle completely on autopilot. I just realized I haven't had a conscious thought about the battle the whole time because I've just been talking shit about nonsense.
Now!
But yeah, no, my next Chaos Dwarf campaign, I think I want to either wait till Chaos Robbie updates the Darklands campaign, or play a challenge campaign where no hobgoblins, no monstrous units on the Darklands campaign, so that I don't care that I don't get Gordas. Or maybe I just want to play that same challenge, but just on the vanilla map. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. As Chaos Dwarfs, Warriors of Chaos, Britannia, I'm definitely going to be using the 4-Lord strategy all the time now. It seems like it's also viable as faction with supply lines since the penalty is low. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. With Chaos Warriors, Warriors of Chaos, and Britannia, you should always be rolling with 4 Lords. It's just better. The only time it's a bit dangerous is if you're up against like Skaven or Beastmen or something that are ambush attackers, because they can isolate your solo lords. So you just got to be aware and sometimes disband them if it's dangerous or whatever. But yeah, you should always be rolling with 4 Lords. And with most other factions, it's pretty good, at least at the start of the game, to go with 4 Lords. Or go with, 2 or 3 Lords or whatever. Go with more than 1 Lord, basically. Yeah, at least you should roll with at least 2 Lords, like with your main stack. Like your main stack, I think, should pretty much always have at least 1 assistant Lord, because it's just really useful for maxing out your movement per turn. The average distance that you can cover and the average amount of shit you can take out per turn. You can get a lot more done in a turn if you have an assistant Lord. Try and get those guys in there.
Yours to command. The forest.
Just brute force our way through here with magic. Yeah, just trying to pull these guys out. How much FPS does your PC get in 40x40 battles? Latest, my laptop struggles very hard on certain maps. There's a tick box that you can do before you start the battle. Don't control large armies, which basically means that it'll only let 20 units go onto the map at a time. It's actually really useful for fighting hard battles sometimes.
As you say.
But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I don't run with FPS monitor on, so I never check it. I don't even know how to put the FPS. Is there an FPS display in this? Or do you need a third party? Fastest time to eat 3 chocolate eclairs is around 18 seconds, but that is not the only way to eat chocolate eclairs. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I definitely get mega slowdown when I'm doing when I'm playing vampire counts, and I have like 2 stacks of zombie. I have like 36 units of zombies in the battle, and zombies have a larger entity size. Also, another thing is when you're blobbing. So see how this is blobbed? Like these units are all squashed into each other. Like where's a nice unit? Actually, I don't have any nice units. Oh, here we go. See how these units are just nicely set out in there the way they want to be? That's the normal template that they're in. But once you jam them all together, these guys are closer. They get sort of squished, so they're closer together than they would normally be. And when the units move past each other, there's a little bit of kind of friction where it's like calculating stuff or whatever. And so yeah, so basically if you have blobs like this, it makes a lot more FPS problems. So if you keep all your units all nicely spread out and separated and have them maneuvering and shit, there it's less fucked up than if they're all blobbed up together.
Orders.
Archers ready!
Asray Mage.
That's that one's harder. Actually, let's go this one.
Swiftly.
Can we kill these guys? Yeah, that's not very good. I'll just give Durthu a bit of a heal because
Awaiting orders.
yeah, I might just try to push through here. Okay. Or just can we just push over there?
Speed of Asray.
Just trying to push everyone over here
Onward.
because that door is going to be too hard to get through.
Deepwood Mage.
So we go after that one.
Orders
Might be a bit better.
understood.
Oh, let's take out this artillery. That'd be nice.
Everywhere.
Let those guys run.
Glade guard!
Oh, whatever. We'll shoot a few of them maybe.
Ready to serve. Of course.
Knights of the Realm. Oh, yes, this is down 50% already.
Spell Singer.
What do you think of Tides of Torment? I think Skycutter's hot garbage and the Chimera is overpowered, undercosted. Noska's now dominating all my games without fail. I don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah, wow, that artillery shot was rough. I feel like Noska was always kind of pretty good. Oh well, yeah, I feel like Noska always kind of did well. As I was playing Karl Franz, you'd always have Wulfric like invading the Empire at some point. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't really pay much attention to that kind of stuff, so I haven't really analyzed, you know, if Noska's meta map strength is more than it was before or whatever.
Fear the deep wood.
Yeah, they nerfed the charge on the Skycutters were really good at charging and stuff, but I don't know if they nerfed it, but I thought they were still good, but maybe they're not. I don't know.
Glade guard!
This is all routed, yeah? Yeah, cool. Oh, what happened here? Did we lose a unit of Dryads? What the fuck? Wasn't paying attention. Did we lose a unit or is that unit? Oh, we dismounted their artillery at least. I think the Skycutters have to be landed first to get the charge bonus. If they take the air from the sky, they get no bonus. Oh yeah, maybe.
Wind Weaver.
Quite possibly.
Yours to command. End them.
I think we're just about done. I think our work here is just about done. There we go.
Awaiting orders.
All right, so we'll try and cheese a bunch of battles out of this.
Battle ready.
Turn them off. Let all this stuff go. Don't kill anything else. Hold, everyone hold. Yeah, I just want to probably... kill that Lord if we can. No.
Barbaris Elmsarts.
Ah! So we're gonna miss. When you level up your lords, do you prioritize yellow, red, or blue line? It depends on the lord. Depends on the lord, depends on the situation, you know what I mean? But yeah, typically I always take the blue, the first point in blue first. Campaign movement's pretty awesome, especially for a one-pointer. Blobbed up your realm of recognition, isn't that the natural state of zombies? That is the natural state of zombies, which is why your frame rate always goes to absolute shit whenever you play vampire counts, because you kind of have to do it. I mean, you don't have to do it, but it's like extremely suboptimal not to do it. You know? I'm loving suboptimal today. That's my word of the day.
Ever ready.
Hey, you got him. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I think in a strategy game, you want there to be hard choices. You want to have to think about it, and you want there to be some value, different value in different things. So if for every faction in every situation, I always went like all blue line first or something like that, then that would be, you know, that would mean that the strategy, the whole point of the skill is not as good, you know what I mean? So like, I think a well-designed skill tree is like, there's good things in all areas, and you're having trouble deciding which one you want to go for first. But I guess typically what I'll be thinking about when I'm leveling, which if I want to try and generalize, which to apply to all factions, basically every single faction I'm going to take Force March first. Almost, there's like only extremely rare situations where I wouldn't take it first, like if I'm defending a settlement with a lord that I just recruited just for defense or something like that. But yeah, you're basically always going to put your first point into route marcher. Then sometimes you're going to want to take you're going to want to take the 3 points in red line for your main troop type. If they're like, so if you've got like really good troops and you're really, that's like your main thing is how good your troops are, you might want to put 3 points into your troop line, 4 points, because you got to get the first skill and then the other 3. But I often won't do that, but sometimes I will. If you're playing vampire counts, it's always like 1 blue and then 1 red, because they get the they have their first red line is really good. It's like -5 leadership. And then for vampire lords, for example, they're really good as solo hero characters. So I'm going to generally spec them more as solo hero characters. You know, I'm going to 1 point in blue, 1 point in red. Then I'm probably going to take the hunger and maybe some combat skills on them. I'm not going to bother buffing the zombies because I don't really give a shit. And same thing for like Nurgle Chaos Warrior Lords or Undivided Chaos Warrior Lords. I'm probably going to put 1 point in blue line so they get the extra campaign movement, and then I'm going to go into combat line because mainly I'm using them as hero, as they are the unit, you know. But yeah, so it totally fucking varies. If your main lord is a spellcaster and he is going to be the best spellcaster option for you, then you're probably going to go 1 point in red line, 1 point in blue line, sorry, and then spells, because magic is super powerful. In this particular campaign, did I just exit the game instead of... I got so distracted by crapping on that I fucking cancelled the battle instead of accepting the battle, didn't I? So now I have to fight the same fucking battle again. God damn it. Anyway. That was such an enjoyable battle, I wanted to play it again. If you were playing Empire, would you focus on the +6 defense for Spearman for line holding or the ammo damage for Gunner? I prioritize the former. I would probably prioritize the damage and not even bother taking any Spearmen. But it depends if I'm feeling like going melee that day or whatever. But yeah, I'd say generally the Your subconscious is giving you a verdict on this campaign? Is that you don't like the Wood Elves? You're not into the Wood Elves TSC? It depends on whether you want the Lord to lead an army or be a secondary fighter caster Lord. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I think I pretty much hit most of the main points I wanted to say about that. Fuck. I really didn't want to have to fight that battle again. But now I do. Alright, we'll do it faster this time. Sound like Bretonia, I'm doing yellow for... I kind of want to play Bretonia now. I don't know, this campaign... I mean, I wanted to play... I've been wanting to play this for a while, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of interest in some of these campaigns, so I don't know. Maybe I should start a new campaign that people are more interested in. I don't know. It's really hard to know, like, whether it's a shit campaign or whether it's just a quiet day or, you know. So I find it hard to, like, but this is, yeah, it's probably like a little bit disappointing in terms of, I'm not disappointed in you guys. Thanks so much for turning up. But yeah, I'm kind of a bit disappointed that more other people didn't turn up to the stream because it was sort of like an episode 1. But so I don't know if that means that, like, you know, Treemen are shit. No one likes Treemen, so I shouldn't play Treemen. Or if it's just like, it's a quiet day, doesn't matter what I play, it's going to be a bit shit. It's hard though as well, like, just say, so I was thinking about playing Kolek, which I think Kolek would be more popular than Treemen. But I feel like, if I played Kolek, we'd probably get more people watching, but I was worried that if I was played Kolek, I might get bored, and that's not going to be good for anyone. .38 is great for a niche game. Oh yeah, I mean, 38 is fine, but I mean, typically when I start a new campaign, I'd get like 100 to 200 people for a good stream, what I would consider to be a good stream. Depends, but it depends on a lot of factors, you know. So that's what I'm saying. It's really hard to know whether it's like the fact that we got less people, we haven't got that many people watching right now. Is that a vote for this campaign sucks? You should play something else, or is that just you know, I don't know. You know, it's quite hard for me to guess. You know, yeah, actually, maybe if I learned how to read my stats, my YouTube stats more, probably could actually figure it out. There's probably a way of figuring it out from stats, whether it's what it is. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I had that last week. I was getting like 500, 300 people watching Bannerlord streams the other week. And then I thought that kind of meant, oh, well, the game wants me to play Bannerlord a bit more. But then I've tried starting some other Bannerlord campaigns this week and it's like that. Incorrect. Alright, these guys are trying to hold us down too much. So yeah, we'll push in a little bit. The algorithm is a cruel mistress, yeah. Alright. That was a good hit with the free spell. This guy's getting drilled. Yeah, we're doing it a bit worse this time. Yeah, Durthu's getting fucked. You might have to go for a little walk around the block. Availability. It's been the second week of really nice weather in most of Europe, other than a usually cold winter. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really hard to say. Like, you know, you like taken by itself, you might think, oh, low view numbers must be a shit stream, but it could be, you know, there's like a whole other bunch of factors that could affect it. You don't really know.
Awaiting orders.
But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's hard to know whether you should, yeah, just hard to know what to do sometimes. But yeah, like I'm considering, like this is 37 for episode 1. It's like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's like almost not even worth playing this campaign if like so little interest in it, you know? But maybe that's just how it is, and no matter what campaign I played, it would be like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think after this battle I might have a look actually and see what our other options are.
Crush them. Battle ready.
Empire Engineers are the best hero in the game. The older Ranger heroes don't compare at all. Empire Engineers are pretty good. Empire General Engineer Generals are pretty good too.
Blade guard.
Alright, let's just make a massive blob.
Ready to serve.
Where's the highest concentration of enemy blob? They're not really blobbing that much.
Of course.
Can't seem to get into the cast.
As you say.
I kind of like the idea of playing this Malice campaign with Malekith Vassal campaign, but somebody said that Malice starts in a weird place, like super far away or something. So maybe it would suck.
Wind Weaver. I will.
Malice starts in Southern Darklands. Oh, okay, so he can't. So he won't be able to. He won't be able to come into this campaign then. If I play on Classic.
Orders understood.
We get him? Not sure if we get him. Oh no, yeah. Oh no, we got a little bit. We got his health down a tiny bit. Druki Anointed are pretty sexy. Alright, well, should we do a vote? So what else could there be? So we could go Marathi, Hellebron. I don't think Malice is an option. We also got Malekith as well. I do love me some Malekith, but it's a bit weird kind of him being all the way over here. But maybe it could be his latest conquest. He's just decided to conquer the old world. Is there anyone non-Dark Elf that we want to play? So there's all these other, there's like Kolek, which would be kind of cool. There's like Beastman, which would be kind of cool. But like, I definitely am not as excited about playing them as I am Dark Elves. Oh yeah, Bretonia. Bretonia could be cool as well. But Bretonia is definitely not as cool as Dark Elves. Like, Bretonia is not as fun as Dark Elves. Like, Bretonia just doesn't have as much stuff going on. It's just kind of very simple. Like, just have shitloads of lords and that's it. That's the pretty extent of it. Like, Bretonia is cool, but yeah, they don't have a lot of. There's not a lot of complexity there. I really want to play Chaos Dwarfs, but on the classic map. But yeah, you can't though. But you can't though. Come on, Durthu. Cast it. There we go. Blam! Oh, that was a good hit. Nah, I don't play Realm of Chaos map. That's bullshit. That map. Fuck that. Just shit map. It's like we're playing Immortal. We're playing old. This is our old world. The old world mod map. We're playing this to get like an upgrade on the normal Immortal Empires map. We're not gonna like downgrade to the fucking Realm of Chaos map. They don't even bother updating that anymore. Because there's so little, so few people play it, they don't even bother with it anymore. Gorbad, yeah, yeah. Gorbad, not Gorbad, Azag. Azag's pretty cool for an old world because you can invade the Empire. Sorry, if anyone likes Realm of Chaos, sorry, I don't mean to like shit all over it. If you're enjoying it, then you know, go for it. But no, I don't ever play Realm of Chaos and pretty much would never play it. I feel like there was a moment there where I almost was thinking about playing it so I could play the Chaos Dwarf storylines, but I don't know. Yeah, I think that moment's passed now. Okay. Don't quit battle. End battle. The storyline thing is active on the full old world map. Pretty cool. Yeah, nice. You get to do the big final battle from Realm of Chaos. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I wish you would put like one Chaos Dwarf. Like, I wish you would just put Astrogoth up in the top right-hand corner or something, so I could play with them Chaos Dwarfs on the classic map. Or if you would just update the Darklands map, that would also work. Realm of Chaos map just reminds me of sad times we had when we had to play on it. Yeah, if they had have released like if the Realm of Chaos campaign had have come out later, and it was better, then I think I wouldn't hate it so much. But the fact that they released that as like the base game and then Immortal Empires was like an add-on to it, that was fucked. Like, Immortal Empires should have been the base game and Realm of Chaos should have been like an extra little side campaign that you can play if you want something a bit different. In my opinion, like do you know what I mean? Like, having Realm of Chaos as the base game, like the primary experience for Warhammer 3 was so shit. But it was, yeah, I think unfortunately it was just a technical thing. Like, they just hadn't built Immortal Empires yet, so they couldn't put it, you know, they just couldn't put out the Immortal Empires. But, oh, anyway, whatever, you know. Oh, it's not. This is not a port city. So never mind. Yeah, it's not a port city.
Arbonis Elmchant. Grastiad Athelorum. Trumba Frashina.
Holding up and playing Cathay until they get the new Tiger Man. Yeah, nice.
Sivla Venium Arbis.
Alright, beautiful. So now we've taken the 2 lands that we want. We can hopefully peace out with these guys.
Speak your mind.
Beautiful.
Should you be blessed
Perfect.
with one. I am sworn to accept.
Alright. Alright, new old world campaign. We got Dark Elves. Bretonia. I'd like to check out the Bretonia campaign, even if it would all probably also be similarly not very popular as well. But you know. Kolek. Big Kolek. Big Kolek will win. For sure. Big Kolek, and who else would we be interested in playing? Dark Elves, Bretonia, Big Kolek, or Azag, yeah. Oh, actually, you could play Techless starting off in the oh yeah, you could play, like, you could put Techless into Elftown and then ally with him without having him have to worry about Kairos, and then you could kill off, and then you could have him as your, yeah, like Slanesh vassalizing Techless. Be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling like Azag right now. Azag would be a good option there as well. Yeah, see, Festus is better because he's right in the heart of the Empire, so you can get it on straight away. Didn't you check last time that you couldn't have Techless in Elftown, only Tyrion? Oh, was it? Is it like only Tyrion and Alariel? Yeah, you might actually, yeah, you might be right. Yeah, that sucks.
Salutem.
This campaign's fun. I'm building stuff. Why does nobody want to watch it? Oh well. That's right. I don't really like Wood Elves that much anyway, so I'm sure I would have got bored with it pretty fast. But yeah, I don't know. I just think if you do really like Wood Elves, I think there's certain factions that the old world map particularly is awesome for, and I think Wood Elves is one of them, because these 4 settlements that you normally have here, the 4 10-slot provinces, in this you get like so many of them. Is that 1, 2? Yeah, it was like 13 or something, I think. Yeah, you get like 12, well maybe 12, yeah. You get like 12 10-slot provinces instead of 4. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, let's go back to the map and see if we can find anything else that's exciting. Teclis is fun. He's got a nice circle of suitable land surrounded by a yellow land to give to your allies. Where's Teclis? Down the bottom.
In the name of Magnus.
So yeah, so Bretonia, we've got Leon Kerr, Alberic. Anthony was saying Alberic's kind of cool because he's got the bonuses from ports, 50% extra income from ports, and there's lots of rivers that have port settlements on them. The Lord can attack from the water, so you can like use the rivers to, you know, cruise around. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Britannia, Alberic might be good. Dark Elves.
We will drown this world.
So we've got Marathi, Lockyer, and Rakarth. But the Marathi's there, Lockyer's there, Rakarth's there.
Hydra.
But you can switch out Marathi for a different faction. So Rakarth and Lockyer are always going to be there. But you can take Marathi. You can either take Malekith or Marathi instead of Hellebrand. Yeah, I don't care about any of these. Continental Exarca, yeah. So we can have Tyrion or Ilariel, but we can't have Teclis, unfortunately. But Teclis is on the map somewhere.
There is no limit.
Yeah, so he's down here in the Badlands. So if we wanted to like migrate him up to the Empire or something, it'd be a pretty big trek.
Our future depends.
It is dusk. We shall dance in the shadows.
All the realms.
Yeah, I don't like the mask. I feel like the mask. I don't know. I like both the mask. I think both the mask and Dekala are a bit like Malachi for me. Like they're fun campaigns with lots of cool stuff. But after I played them like once, I don't really. Well, I haven't even done like a full campaign of either of them. But yeah, like after you've kind of done it once, I don't know. They just don't. You know, not as much. I'm not as much into them. Ogre Kingdoms. Oh, he's the only one. Pity none of the good ogres are on here. Wish Scrag was here. They're so overpowered they remove all fun from the game. Okay, kind of, yeah.
Darkness comes.
Vlad.
Bow.
Vlad is pretty cool on this map.
Tremble.
But I've already played Vlad on this map before. But I played Vlad on the big map.
Countess.
Let us make doom.
Where is he? Is that province? Is that where Belagar is, roughly? Well, Belagar's in a different spot on this map anyway, but yeah. Kislev. Yeah, Kislev would be a good one to do. I haven't played Kislev for a while. Yeah, so Kolek is probably the one I would most want to play. Festus is more in the center of the Empire, so more of a valid. Like Festus is really good on this map because he's in the middle of the Empire. But yeah, Zazel, Kolek, they're kind of too far away. If you want to play a longer campaign where you build up and then eventually invade, I think Kolek is pretty good. Well, yeah, I guess all of them are pretty good. Azazel doesn't get Stirkar. Okay. Well, is that this bug or you say, oh, he just doesn't get him normally, you mean?
Stormcaller.
Yeah, I feel like big Kolek invasion would be pretty fun. Oh, you just mean he normally doesn't get him? Okay, cool. Southern Realms, that's TEB once. What are you saying over? Sorry, I don't understand the question. Yeah, Southern Realms, Estalia, Tilea, Border Princes. Yeah, that's what that's Southern Realms to me. Sorry, yeah, yeah, Nurgle, I do like Kugath, but he's too far away. Like, I feel if you're gonna play, like, I feel like this map is either, if it's like, it's all about the Empire, basically, the Empire of Bretonia, like this area here. So you either want to play a faction that's in the middle here, where you're going to conquer this area and kind of defend it, or you want to play a faction that's kind of close by to this area that's going to invade into this area, you know? I feel like that's where you get the most like the best experience from it, you know? But I mean, having said that, the Karakay Peaks area down here is really cool as well.
Favored with his curse.
Sigmar's will.
Do not waste my...
Never wi...
The Empire need.
Empire's blessings, yes.
Each melee, yeah, each melee load's pretty cool. Changeling. Why is Kairos? Why no Kairos? I was sort of thinking Norska as well, maybe.
Face me if you dare.
But yeah, Wulfric's pretty cool, but yeah, Zeech needs another lord for sure. I mean, yeah, Wulfric could be pretty cool as well. Dark Elves, Bretonia, Big Kolek, and Wulfric. I wonder where the Blood Voyage goes when you play as Hellebrand. Yeah, I don't know. I do kind of like the idea of Malekith taking over this island, and then just reason the Mask and Decala are so boring is because no stakes. You become unstoppable on turn 10, and no AI I'd be able to put a real threat. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of a problem with all the factions that. Yeah, it's just I think it's like a lot of factions as well. Like they have certain things that I don't know, like Slaanesh has got a lot of cool units and stuff, but it doesn't really matter, you know. All right, I think I'm gonna go for Malekith because we can't play as Malice on this map, can we?
We shall eviscerate all.
So Malekith, Alberic. All right, I think I've got my poll set up now. Do a bit of a poll. But yeah, I don't know, if a lot of these campaigns don't have legs, I think at least we get to sort of check out the start positions. Basically, it's like a, like that Wood Elf campaign that we just abandoned. That's like a glorified, let's have a quick look at the start position kind of thing. See how it plays out, you know? But yeah, so I'm thinking, yeah, for today, I'm thinking either we play, Malekith campaign where we start off on the island over here and build like a Doom island and set up some sack cities for farming traits and stuff. Norska, I don't know, I kind of wish I hadn't put Norska on there for some reason. I've got like, I kind of want to play Norska, but I've got a real ick feeling that I'm gonna like, once I get the infinite teleport unlocked with Wulfric, I'm just gonna like, I don't know, maybe it's cool, but yeah, I think Malekith taking over Doom Island and then invading the shit out of the Empire is probably gonna be the most fun one that I can think of. Is it the anniversary? Oh yeah. It's my mum's birthday today. Apparently my auntie gets up very early in the morning. Most of the mum, yeah. I think, yeah. I don't think she actually got to, I don't think there was a Mercy the Mad. I think she missed that. We missed each other. We sailed past. Changeling is the only Leech Lord in this mod, yeah. It's also International Women's Day today. Oh, okay, cool. When's International Men's Day? Do we have a day? Well, only 7 votes, but heavy favoring for Malekith Doom Island. So yeah, it was either, so it's either, basically it's either Kolek starts over here, we build up and then like invade the Empire, swallowing up vassals along the way. Every day is Men's Day? Really? Doesn't feel like it. The November 19th is Men's Day? Oh, nice. Is there like a men's... There's so many days, isn't there? Is there like a men's health day? There's like Cancer Day. There's men's mental health day. Men's stop committing suicide all the time, men. For fuck's sake. Day. National Pie Day, yeah. It feels like it's gonna be Malekith Day today. So if we hit this setting here, we change Hellebrand to be Malekith. And then you have to go out and then kind of come back in again.
I command.
Ulthuan will be mine.
Yeah. Ulthuan will be yours, but yeah, but first the Empire will be yours. Yeah, Malekith is cool. Women's Day is the day Google peaks for when is Men's Day. It's like the day that it's most searched. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe in some places we still need it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel like there's that much anyway, whatever. I don't want to get into politics. Yeah, it's all fine. Anyway, let's make a little thumbnail and let's get some Malekith going. I think it's Malekith time of day. It's International Malekith Day today. Talk like a pirate day. This mod allows you to change the Lord from Malekith to Hellebrand. Yeah, the start position there that you can choose whether the Lord that starts there is Malekith, Hellebrand, or Marathi. It doesn't change Hellebrand into Malekith. It just replaces the faction that's there with a different faction. I don't know why that strikes your fancy so much, but yeah. Right, sorry, I'm just doing some pro thumbnail creation here. Yeah, let's just not talk about it, Garganoth. I don't really want to get into real world politics stuff. Obviously, you know, we all have opinions about things, but yeah, it's just like, I don't want to get into it. There's heaps of fucking bullshit YouTube videos you can Google for that if you want to go down that hole. Yeah, sorry, it was my fault. I started it. Apologies. All right, I'm getting there. Sorry. Just right. All right, I think that's pretty good. Elbrick is the chattest knight. That is true. Elbrick actually came back with almost got there. Twitch says Twitch had some votes for Elbrick as well. Oh, sorry, I already made the Malekith thumbnail. But I've noted that there was some strong support for Elbrick. Possibly Elbrick was a tie, or maybe even won that one, but we've gone in favor of Malekith anyway because he's more Shad. But yeah, maybe we'll do Elbrick tomorrow or next time, whenever. Hopefully not tomorrow. I know Rapans is my favorite Bretonnian lord, but give me a second. We'll go over onto here. The laugh of this stream has even less viewers than the other stream. It'd be like classic. All right, cool. So yeah, so we're going to start a new campaign with, check out the Malekith start position. It's actually Hellebrand's start position, but you can switch in any of the three lords, Hellebrand, Malekith, or, well, actually I should start the stream first and then say that. Hey, all right. So we've started a new Malekith campaign, or about to start a new Malekith campaign. So Malekith, well, normally Hellebrand in the Old World Classic mod that we're playing, Old World Classic campaign, Hellebrand normally starts here, but you can go into the Old World mods and in the mod configuration tool under settings, and then you can choose for the Elf Town part of Marienburg, whether either it's a AI NPC faction or Tyrion or Alariel, and Hellebrand normally starts in the Nagranath starting faction in Albion, but you can replace it with Malekith or Marathi if you want. So you choose this option, then you have to exit, go back, and then go back in and start a new campaign, and then your new options will be there. But yeah, so today we're going to go for Malekith, and then yeah, we'll and then